My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the MBA 4th semester subject HR Analytics as prescribed by JNTUH and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 5 first important short question is Predictive HR Analytics. Predictive HR Analytics is a method used to predict future HR outcomes using past data and statistical tools. It helps HR teams make smart, data-driven decisions instead of just guessing. What does it do? It answers questions like: who is likely to leave the company? Which employee might perform well next year? Will this training improve performance? Example: an HR team notices that employees with low engagement scores and high absenteeism often leave the company. Using predictive analytics, they build a model in Excel or Python that identifies employees at risk of leaving, so HR can take action in advance. Easy to remember. Predictive is equal to predict the future using past data. Tools used: Excel, Regression. Python R. SPSS. In short, predictive HR analytics helps HR see what might happen next, so they can act early and make better workforce plans. Next important short question is 2. Prescriptive HR Analytics. Prescriptive HR Analytics goes one step ahead of predictive analytics. It not only tells what might happen, but also suggests what actions HR should take to get the best outcome. What does it do? It answers: what should HR do to reduce employee turnover? Which training program will improve performance the most? How to improve employee satisfaction? Example: if predictive analytics shows that 10 employees may leave next month, prescriptive analytics suggests solutions like offering flexible hours, assigning a mentor, giving a salary hike. It helps HR choose the best plan of action based on data. Easy to remember. Prescriptive is equal to prescription for action. Just like a doctor gives medicine after diagnosis, prescriptive analytics tells HR what to do next. Tools used: Advanced Excel, Python R, Power BI with AI features. In short, prescriptive HR analytics helps HR not just predict problems, but solve them smartly. Next important short question is 3. Correlation. Correlation is a basic statistical tool used in HR analytics to find out if two things are connected and how strongly. What does correlation do? It shows whether one HR factor moves up or down with another. It answers: is there a link between training hours and performance? Does absenteeism increase when job satisfaction drops? Example: HR checks if more training leads to better employee performance. They find a positive correlation: as training hours increase, performance scores also improve. That means both move in the same direction. If correlation was negative, it would mean as one increases, the other decreases. Easy to remember. Correlation is equal to connection between two things. Positive is equal to both go up or down together. Negative is equal to one goes up, the other goes down. In short, correlation helps HR find patterns and relationships between employee behaviors, performance, and outcomes using simple numbers. Next important short question is 4. Future of HR Analytics. The future of HR analytics is bright and powerful. It is moving from just creating reports to making smart, real-time decisions using AI, machine learning, and automation. What's changing? HR will not just analyze past data but will use tools to predict future trends and prescribe the best solutions. More companies will use tools like Power BI, Python, and AI to make better HR decisions. HR analytics will become a core part of every HR job. Example: in the future, software will automatically suggest which employee is ready for promotion or alert HR if someone might resign soon, all based on data. Easy to remember. Future HR is equal to smart HR. Data plus AI is equal to better people decisions. Key trends: real-time dashboards, predictive hiring, personalized training plans, AI-driven engagement tools. In short, the future of HR analytics is about using data to make faster, smarter, and people-focused decisions. Next, Unit 5. Long questions. First important long question is linear and multiple regression. Regression is a popular statistical method in HR analytics used to understand and predict relationships between variables. It helps HR professionals make data-based decisions instead of relying on guesswork. 1. What is linear regression? Linear regression shows how one independent variable affects one dependent variable. Example: HR wants to know how training hours affect employee performance scores. They collect data from 100 employees and find a pattern: as training hours increase, performance also improves. So, training hours, X, can help predict performance, Y. This is simple linear regression because it uses one predictor. 2. What is multiple regression? Multiple regression involves two or more independent variables to predict one outcome. Example: HR wants to predict employee performance using training hours, X1, experience in years, X2, absenteeism, X3. Now, performance score, Y, is being predicted using multiple inputs. This gives a more accurate result compared to just one factor. Why is regression useful in HR? It helps answer questions like: will increasing training improve performance? What factors affect employee retention? Can we predict who might leave the company? Tools used: MS Excel, Data Analysis Toolpak, SPSS, R Python, for large data. Easy to remember. Linear regression is equal to one cause, one effect. Multiple regression is equal to many causes, one effect. Like cooking. One ingredient is equal to one taste, linear. Many ingredients is equal to full flavor, multiple. Conclusion: regression analysis in HR helps predict outcomes like performance, attrition, or salary using data. It allows HR teams to understand what factors influence results and what actions to take. In simple words, regression is equal to prediction tool for smarter HR decisions. Next important long question is 2. Factor analysis and cluster analysis. In HR analytics, factor analysis and cluster analysis are advanced techniques used to understand employee data better. They help HR professionals find patterns, group similar data, and simplify large information. 1. What is factor analysis? Factor analysis is used to reduce many variables into fewer main factors. It helps find hidden patterns in data. Example: suppose HR gives a satisfaction survey with 20 questions about job role, manager, salary, work-life balance, etc. Instead of analyzing all 20 items separately, factor analysis groups related questions into 3 to 4 key factors like work environment, pay satisfaction, Career growth. This makes it easy to understand what truly affects employee satisfaction. Why use factor analysis? Reduces complex data. Finds key areas for improvement. Helps design better surveys. 2. What is cluster analysis? Cluster analysis is used to group similar employees based on selected characteristics. Each group, cluster, has people with common features. Example: HR wants to create employee wellness programs. They use cluster analysis on employee data, age, work hours, stress level. The result shows: Cluster 1, young employees, low stress. Cluster 2, middle-aged, high stress, long work hours. Cluster 3, seniors, moderate stress. Now HR can create customized wellness programs for each group. Why use cluster analysis? Helps in targeted HR strategies. Supports personalized training or engagement. Useful in recruitment, retention, and rewards. Easy to remember. Factor analysis is equal to find hidden themes. Cluster analysis is equal to group similar people. Like. Factor is equal to mixing similar colors into one shade. Cluster is equal to sorting clothes into similar piles, shirts, pants, etc. Conclusion. Factor analysis simplifies data, and cluster analysis groups people smartly. Together, they help HR teams make better decisions in training, hiring, engagement, and satisfaction. In simple words, they turn big confusing data into clear, useful insights. Next important long question is 3. Comparison of means and analysis of variance for manpower demographics, employee satisfaction, training effectiveness. Comparison of means and ANOVA, analysis of variance, are statistical tools used in HR analytics to compare group differences in areas like employee satisfaction, training effectiveness, or manpower demographics. 1. What is comparison of means? It simply checks if two or more groups have different average, mean, scores on something. Example: HR wants to check if male and female employees are equally satisfied with their jobs. They collect satisfaction scores from both groups and compare the averages, means. Males' average score is equal to 7.2. Females' average score is equal to 6.8. If the difference is big enough, statistically, HR may take gender-specific actions. Use cases. Compare training results of two batches. Compare satisfaction of employees in two locations. Compare average salaries of departments. 2. What is ANOVA, analysis of variance? ANOVA is used when comparing three or more groups to see if at least one group's average is different. Example: HR conducts a training program for employees in 3 departments: HR, Sales, and IT. After the training, they measure performance scores and apply ANOVA to check. Do all departments show the same training impact? Or is one group performing much better? If ANOVA shows a significant difference, HR can then improve the training for weaker groups. Why are these useful in HR? Make data-based comparisons. Identify which group needs support. Improve HR strategies for different employee segments. Easy to remember. Comparison of means is equal to 2 groups. ANOVA is equal to 3 or more groups. Think of it like comparing marks of 2 versus 3 plus classes in a school test. Conclusion. Comparison of means and ANOVA help HR analyze group differences in a clear, statistical way. Whether it's satisfaction, training results, or employee demographics, These tools show where to focus attention for better HR outcomes. In simple words, compare, analyze, improve. Next important long question is 4. Predictive versus prescriptive HR analytics. In HR analytics, both predictive and prescriptive analytics help HR teams make smarter decisions. But they are not the same. Let's understand the difference in easy words. 1. Predictive HR analytics. What might happen? Predictive analytics uses past data to forecast future outcomes. It helps HR answer questions like: who is likely to leave the company? Which employee might need training soon? It uses tools like regression, correlation, and trend analysis. Example: if data shows that employees with low engagement scores usually leave within 3 months, predictive analytics will identify such employees early. 2. Prescriptive HR analytics. What should we do? Prescriptive analytics goes a step further. It uses predictive results and gives actionable recommendations. It helps answer: what steps should HR take to reduce attrition? Which training method will give the best results? It uses tools like decision trees, simulations, and AI. Example: after identifying high-risk employees, from predictive, prescriptive analytics suggests solutions like: offer flexible working hours, provide mentoring, give rewards for performance. Key differences: feature predictive prescriptive, focus future outcome future action. Tools regression, forecasting AI, optimization models. Question: what will happen? What should we do? Use identify problems, solve problems. Easy to remember trick. Predictive is equal to prediction, like weather forecast. Prescriptive is equal to prescription, like a doctor suggesting medicine. Conclusion: predictive HR analytics helps HR understand what's likely to happen. Prescriptive HR analytics helps HR take the best action to handle or improve that situation. In short, predictive tells you the what, while prescriptive tells you the how. Both are important for making smart, future-ready HR decisions.